Hey friends, welcome back. Oh my gosh, can you guys believe it's already September? This year is flying by. I feel like the summer just was gone before we knew it, and it's already starting to be fall. Here in Florida, it's still a little bit warm. We're not going to be doing any fall weather or outfits for a while, or even pumpkin spice hot drinks, but it is time to get prepping for September. So I'm going to share with you guys today a few of my goals and how I kind of do a reset for the month. We're talking the home, faith, health, all of that. So I'm going to share these with you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy them. So make sure to maybe grab a coffee or a tea and sit back while I share with you guys my September reset. All right, guys, so let's start with our home because that's where the heart is. And for me, a big goal this month is going to be getting back into my one load a day routine. That means washing it, folding it, and putting it away. No more mount laundries in my bedroom. I have been struggling with this. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be real. It kind of got out of hand when we had company back in the beginning of August, and I have had a basket with clothes that needed to be folded in my bedroom since then. As soon as one gets put away and folded, I would wash another load and then it would go into the basket. And so it was just an ongoing cycle where there's always been a load of laundry that needed to be folded. So I'm really working hard on trying to get them back. Everything is washed right now, but the mountain is really big. And so my goal is to get all of that folded and get caught back up on one load of laundry a day, so it doesn't feel so overwhelming to just fold it and put it away at the end of the night. And that just makes it so much easier. So I'm going to be doing that along with keeping up with my Tidy Without Tears cleaning rhythm and my daily chores, weekly chores, monthly chores, and just really trying to stick with that. I know I've also fallen behind on my bathroom upstairs. It needs the deep clean because it got skipped for a couple weeks. Just like the light cleaning got done, but not like the deep cleaning, scrubbing in the shower and stuff. So there's a few areas that need to be a little bit better, but my main focus and my main goal for this month is getting back to my one load of laundry a day from start to finish. So all right, guys, our next goal is our health goal. Okay, so these are pretty simple, but hopefully powerful. I am aiming for 10 minutes of strength training a day. I am kind of doing strength and core body training where you're using your own weight to work out. We don't have a gym. We don't have a bunch of weights. I do have some small weights that I use, but I've been definitely doing more of the like core military kind of training workouts where you're using your own body weight. And something as simple as I have a messed up shoulder. So I can't do like full push-ups normally. And doing weights for a long time, that even hurt just doing that, really can mess it up. And so I have had to kind of adapt and find ways that I can do that. And so for me, I've been doing push-ups, like just leaning on the counter and doing push-ups, doing like really lazy girl push-ups. But I'm telling you guys, I went from struggling to do 20 to being able to knock 20 out no problem. And that's literally, I will do that. I brush my teeth, I wash my face, do all of that, and then on the bathroom counter, I do 20 of those before I go to bed. Super simple. In the morning when I'm cooking breakfast or like whatever it is, when I cook dinner, pop them out while you're waiting for something to go. And it's made it super quick and easy, and it's made a difference. And that's what I like to see, is how that even though 20 doesn't seem like a lot, I struggled with it and now I'm not. And so that little progression means a lot to me because I know it's helping me out in the long run. And that's so important. The other one is to do 1,000 steps a day. I think I just hit after midnight. No, I still got it. I'm at 8,692 right now. So I haven't hit my 1,000 today, but I am going to be getting on that and trying to make sure I hit 1,000 per day. And then also doing 5 minutes, I'm bringing it back, 5 minutes of rebounding every single day, at least. For me, this one's pretty easy because like I said, I like to crank on a worship song and I will just bounce and worship and listen to the music and get all hyped up. And it's just a really nice thing to do. And then I usually go into working on my computer and getting stuff done for work. So that's going to kind of lead me into the next goal for September. All right, so this goal is going to be my work goal, keeping up with being simple and intentional and trying to make sure that I do the best I can for myself and my family. This one, I just have it to have one mom join me with Amare because I love to see moms getting the help that they need with being burnt out, stressed out, high cortisol, not feeling like themselves, moody, and being able to see how these products make a difference and help people out is so exciting. And so it makes me so happy. And so my goal this month is to help at least one mom be able to make that switch to drinking the Amare Happy Juice every day. I'm telling you, I know I hear a lot of times price is an issue, but how many people spend money on Starbucks every single day? Or heck, maybe even your soda every single day, or the drinks you have at home? We don't drink soda. We don't drink anything else. Like water is what we have at our home. There's not much option. Our fancy drink is bubbly water, just natural bubbly water. So we don't do a lot, but I know most people do have something special that they like to drink every day. And for us, it's Happy Juice. We're not spending money at Starbucks or any other coffee place. We spend our money on Happy Juice because not only does it taste great, but it supports us in so many ways. It's helping us with, our moods, with fatigue, with sleep, with like cortisol. There's just an array of things with your gut health. There's so many things that it helps with. And so I would rather spend my money drinking something that's good for me than the coffee that's probably doing more harm than anything. So my goal is, like I said, to get one mom to be able to do that. And then I'm also doing our team protein challenge. We do not get enough protein in our bodies. And so I've been really working on trying to get at least 30 grams of protein in each meal and looking at high protein snacks and eating just across the board, because in order to grow and build the muscle, I need to have protein, and muscle's going to burn more like fat than anything. And so that's your best way to actually start seeing a difference. And so by joining, I'm going to learn so much more with you guys because I'm still a newbie at learning this whole protein thing. But we have a protein challenge that goes from September, I think it's 8th through 12th. I'll put the dates here when I make this video because I can't remember off the hand. I'm going to be doing that. And then the cool thing is, if you complete that little challenge, you're going to be able to sign up for a 21-day, I think it is, reset that is normally like $1,000 program that one of our amazing, she's like a world-known, like used to train the stars fitness coach, that she's going to be running. And it's so incredible because she's offering it for free to our team in exchange for like doing this 21 days, or I'm sorry, the quick protein challenge, which is only 5 or 7 days. It's not a lot. Like I said, I'll put the dates down below. So if you just hop on there, it's literally a Facebook group that you're going to go in, you're going to watch these videos, comment, do whatever you need to do. And then at the end of that, they will have you open up the offer for the other challenge. So the 21-day reset, which I've heard women saying they've lost everywhere from 7 to 8 to 10 to 12 to 15 pounds. Like, it's insane. And your digestion gets reset. There's so many things that are happening, and it's not like a crazy diet. You're not starving. You basically are going to be learning how to eat better and more properly. And there will be certain things that they do try to restrict, but at the end of the towards the end of the 21 days, you start reintroducing them and learning how to do it in a healthy way. And so it's all about learning how to do this in the right way, in a healthy way. And again, like, this normally is like, she usually used to charge like thousands of dollars for these 21-day resets, and she's offering it to our team for free. She's amazing, and I'm so excited to be able to join in on this one because I want to do this. So that's my work goal. And then I have my personal and family goals. Okay, So family goals, one of them I want to do is my husband and I have never been good about doing date nights. We did one, it was last September was the last time we had a date night. And that's just not okay. Like we have our quiet time and stuff like that where we like kick the kids out and then we just get to watch TV and hang out. And that's like important just to have that time to, just connect and talk and do all of that. But at the same time, like being able to go out on a date is a lot of fun. And last time we just went to Epcot and we watched a concert and it was so nice. And we grabbed a snack, like a dinner, and we split it. And it was such an enjoyable evening. And I really want to make a point of doing that like with my husband like once a week. I think it would be so much fun. I know my daughter loves to go to the park. I'm fine. She can go to her little park and do her thing and we can go walk around and do our thing. And I just think it would be a really enjoyable time. So I want to really make a goal of doing at least one date night with him this month. And then I also want to challenge myself to not turn my phone on until after breakfast. I normally don't have it come on until noon. I have it on airplane mode until noon, but sometimes like I will turn it on and I want to really make a point of not turning it on until like we're done with breakfast. And because breakfast is another time that my husband and I kind of have together. The kids aren't awake yet. We cook breakfast together and we sit and have our coffee and stuff. So I really want to try to make sure that to make more intentional of not doing that. And my other personal goal is getting to bed earlier because we were doing pretty good and I had gotten to where I was in bed by 2 a.m., which I know that's like sounds late, but for us that's actually early. After years of working night shifts, it's like this is kind of an improvement going to bed at 2 a.m. But the last few weeks, we've been getting to bed at like 4, which is just way too late. So my goal is to get back to getting to bed no later than 2, and I would prefer to start moving that even closer to 1, and then starting getting up earlier and having a chance to do more things and stuff. So those are my goals, personal work, all of the above, and I'm super excited to share them with you. I want to hear what your guys' goals are. Let me know down below what your goals are, because like I said, that's my September reset to get done. And like, I want to hear from you guys. What are some of your goals? Do you think these goals, are we going to do this? I want to cheer you on. So if you have a goal, comment below and I will cheer you on for that goal. If you have never done this before, where you give yourself little goals at the beginning every month and kind of do a little reset, I encourage you guys to try this out. Even though it's past September 1st, it's still fine. You don't have to do it on the 1st of every month. I wanted to get this video out a few days ago, but life has been crazy, busy, hectic, and so it didn't get out when it was supposed to, but I'm still sharing it with you guys, and I'm still not only to hold me accountable, to also just to like make sure that it gets done and to encourage you guys to do the same thing. And if we don't do it this month, let's plan for next month. So I will be back next month to not only update you on how I did this month, but also to tell you about next month goals. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on that bell notification, and I will see you guys on the next video. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye for now. All right, guys, so the next one is our spiritual goals. And for me, that is having a dedicated quiet time every single day. Whether it's 10 minutes, there's a lot of really amazing devotional plans in the YouVersion Bible app. If you have never downloaded that on your phone, I highly recommend it. A lot of those can be played even through like your car radio. So it's really nice because you can do like 5-minute ones. There's ones for like driving your kids to school. There's all different kinds that you can put on there. So I encourage you maybe to try to do this too, because let's get real. If I am like trying to pour into my home and into my kids, if I'm not as ready to do that because I haven't taken time to like check in with Jesus, then I'm usually not at the best version of myself. And so taking the time to sit down and just spend time with God, sip my happy juice, and get my mind and my body centered and focused on where it needs to be is so important. I like to start with doing my devotions, and then I have found that I like to play worship music and lead it right into I'm on my little rebounder right now, and just kind of go right into that. And so that's kind of what I've been trying to do, is make this a habit where as soon as breakfast is done, I go upstairs, I spend time doing my devotions, journaling, and doing all of that. And then I come down and finish off with exercising and rebounding, which leads me into my next goal.